Hi, welcome back to Mr. Menta's ELL classroom. Today we're going to be continuing Chapter 1 of the Red Book, which gives us a lot of review of talking about things in different tenses. What did you do yesterday? What are you going to do tomorrow? That's the tense. What time did it happen in? Okay. To complete this lesson, you will need this page from the textbook, page 6. You do not need to print this. And you will need this page from the activity book, page 8. This one you do need to print, okay? So try and print this one out if you can. If you don't have access to a printer, just write the answers on a separate sheet of paper. This one, just have up on your computer so you can read it. And you will also need a separate sheet of paper, okay? So, more practice. Lots of good writing in this one. So, what are you going to give your wife? We got one of our favorite blue boxes here. I'm going to give my husband a present. I'm going to give my wife a present. I'm going to give him a present, and I'm going to give her a present. The technical term for this is an object pronoun. Instead of saying he, we say him. And instead of saying she, we say her. Okay? It's one of those things that if you've been speaking English all your life, you don't even really think about much. But when you're learning English, you have to go over him and her. And when do we say that instead of he or she? It's usually when it comes after the verb, as they say, after the action. Okay. But we don't need to get too much into the technical details right now. Right now we're going to look at the example, and I think it's going to be pretty clear when you look at it. Okay? So, why is that not going up? That's weird. Okay. All right. So, we have a conversation here. Okay? What are you going to give your wife for her birthday? I don't know. I can't give her a necklace. I gave her a necklace last year. Okay? So he's thinking about that. How about flowers? No. I can't give her flowers. I gave her flowers 2 years ago. Well, what are you going to give her? I don't know. I really have to think about it. Okay, so some of the things to notice here is how the words are changing based on the tense. We have give, and we have gave. And then we have going to give. Okay? That's all going to change based on what we're talking about. So let's go on to the first one. We have several conversations here. So here we have a blank conversation for you to fill in some words. You're going to be using this a lot. It's just what we just set up here, but down here. What are you going to give your blank for her birthday? I don't know. I can't blank. I blank last year. You get the idea? It's the same thing that we just did up here. Okay, same thing. Okay? So now, we've got some examples down here where you are going to fill in the blanks, okay? And I'll tell you what I mean. So number one, you are going to write down, okay? You're going to write down on your paper. You're going to do a lot of writing. You're going to get some writing practice today. What are you going to give your husband for his birthday? Don't write his, her. Pick one. Pick his or her. We're going to say his this time. I don't know. I can't give him a watch. I gave him a watch last year. How about a briefcase? See? How about a briefcase? No, I can't give him a briefcase. I gave him a briefcase 2 years ago. And, well, what are you going to give him? I don't know. I really have to think about it. Understand? So we're going to get some good writing practice done today. Okay? Writing. Fill in those blanks. Pay attention. Are you going to say give or are you going to say gave? Okay? Are you going to say him or are you going to say her? Those are the things we're looking for here. Okay? All right. So fill that in for this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Tell you what, when you get to 6, we'll skip 6 because that's enough writing, I think. But practice writing those 5 activities, then come back to me when you're done. Okay? So pause the video here and do some writing. Okay, did you pause the video and write all the answers on your sheet of paper? I bet it took a pretty long time. That was a pretty long assignment. But we're getting lots of practice. We're getting better at reading and writing and thinking in English. Okay? So there's a reason we're doing all this. This is good work. Okay, so number 2. What are you going to give your girlfriend for her birthday? I don't know. I can't give her perfume. I gave her perfume last year. Also, if you said a perfume, that's wrong. This is a non-count noun. We don't say a perfume. We say perfume. Okay? So I gave her perfume last year. How about a bracelet? No, I can't give her a bracelet. I gave her a bracelet 2 years ago. Give, gave. You paying attention? Well, what are you going to give her? I don't know. I really have to think about it. Number 3. What are you going to give your boyfriend for his birthday? I don't know. I can't give him a jacket. I gave him a jacket last year. Give, gave. Okay? How about a sweater? No, I can't give him a sweater. I gave him a sweater 2 years ago. Well, what are you going to give him? I don't know. I really have to think about it. Number 4. See, we're more than halfway there. You're doing great. Number 4. What are you going to give your grandmother for her birthday? I don't know. I can't give her flowers. I gave her flowers last year. How about candy? No, I can't give her candy. I gave her candy 2 years ago. Well, what are you going to give her? I don't know. I really have to think about it. Okay, last one. What are you going to give your daughter for her birthday? I don't know. I can't give her a bicycle. I gave her a bicycle last year. How about a doll? No, I can't give her a doll. I gave her a doll 2 years ago. Well, what are you going to give her? I don't know. I really have to think about it. Okay, good. So, now we are going to continue the lesson here with this worksheet, which covers all the same sorts of things. We've got lots of good writing practice in this lesson today. Okay? So, what we have over here, it says, I'll read the directions. Paula is looking for presents for her family. Here's what she's going to give them. And then this is really important. We've got a list over here. See, it says cell phone, gloves, CD player, novel, dog, plant, watch, sweater. Now it says, Her husband's hands are always cold. She's going to give him gloves. See? So we're using the same grammar we used before. She's going to give him or her or possibly them things. But now we have to match them with what we found on the list, okay, to fit this answer. Because hands are cold. What do we give someone with cold hands? Gloves, okay? So I really like this exercise because you have to think about several things at the same time, which you can only do if you can really actually speak English very well, okay? So this is good practice, okay? So go ahead, fill that in, finish that, and then the second one, it's pretty much the same thing. Again, we're talking about these things. Last year I gave my husband pajamas. This year I'm going to give him bathroom. So this is the past, this is the future tense. Past tense, future tense. It's really the same thing we were practicing on the other page. That's why I put them together in one video here, okay? All right, so do those two, and then we're done with the video. So you'll need to pause the video again while you write the answer. Pause the video here. I will wait. Okay, did you pause the video and fill in the answers? This is a really good worksheet, so I'd hate for you to miss it. I really like giving students this worksheet. It's a great, I can always see the gears turning in the head. All right, so number 2. Her daughter loves animals. She's going to give her a dog. Period. Don't forget the period. We're in book 2 now. We're in the advanced class now. We should be able to remember the periods at the ends of our sentences. Okay? So she's going to give her a dog. Number 3. Her son never arrives on time. She's going to give him a watch. Period. Number 4. Her parents like to listen to music. She's going to give them a CD player. Period. Number 5. Her sister likes clothes. She's going to give her a sweater. Number 6. Her brother likes to read. She's going to give him a novel. Number 8. Her grandparents like flowers. She's going to give them a plant, I guess. Number 8. Her cousin Charlie likes to talk to his friends. She's going to give him a cell phone. Now make sure you paid attention. Did you say him, her, or them on these? That was important. Sometimes we say him, sometimes we say her. Were you listening? Okay? All right. On to the presents. Okay. Last year, Bobby gave his grandmother candy. This year, he's going to give her flowers. Okay? He's going to give her. As in, Bobby is going to give his grandmother flowers. He's going to give her. Last year, Carol gave her boyfriend a t-shirt. This year, she's going to give him sweatpants. As in, Carol, she, her boyfriend, him. She's going to give him. 4. Last year, we gave our children a bird. This year, we're going to give them a dog. We're going to give them a dog. Okay. 5. Last year, I gave my girlfriend perfume. This year, I'm going to give her a ring. Her. My girlfriend, her. Okay? You with me so far? Last year, we gave our son a sweater. This year, we're going to give him a bicycle. Who gives their son a sweater for their birthday? Like a sweater? That's a bicycle's much better. Anyway, this year, we, W-E apostrophe R-E, going to give him a bicycle. 7. Last year, fill it in, I gave you a video game. This year, I'm going to give you a car. I guess I gave you a very good gift. Whatever. Anything can go in there. All right. Good job. That was a pretty long assignment. Lots of writing. But I think we're learning. I think this is a good lesson. So good job. I will see you in the next one.